have this toned pastel paper here and it has been begging to be drawn on. This is Canson toned pastel paper here. It is made for, well, pastels, but I want to try my paint pens and see how they go. Today I'm in the mood to draw some cool outfits. So I'm actually looking through some stock photos here to get a little bit of inspiration, and we're going to draw some outfits. Now here's the thing, I'm not exactly in the mood to draw people especially. I just want to draw their outfits, but it would be pretty boring for me to, you know, draw just clothes. So I have to draw some characters in these outfits. Now, hear me out, cats. Now, I'm not a furry or anything, but I just like the idea of cats in outfits because I just think it's pretty cute. And yeah, cats are better than people, I think. So, you know what? Let's just do it. So for this first drawing, I took the sort of dark, earthy, kind of warm brown tone piece of paper, and I am going to be drawing a nice bright orange outfit on a cat, of course. And the actual reference picture I got for this had a sort of almost like a tartan sort of orange stripy kind of suit. It's a matching top and bottom, and the top is sort of a cropped a little bit, and the pants go up quite high. And yeah, I actually really like this one because of the bright colors. I don't normally draw orange for clothing, especially, you know, sort of matching, you know, top and bottom type thing. But I really like this one because it just stood out to me a little bit. And yeah, so for the cat's colors, I actually decided on a sort of dark, you know, brownish kind of color. As you can see, I decided to do that because it would contrast really nicely with the sort of bright, vivid orange colors, while complementing it pretty well because, you know, each color is still quite warm. It's not, you know, gray, it's brown, so there are warm tones in there. But I feel like the darkness of the brown really helps emphasize the brightness of that orange, especially on this sort of dark grey brown kind of paper. That is also why I decided to give her some bright yellow eyes, because I felt like a bright highlight would look really nice on this, and you know, have these like glowing eyes that sort of, you know, shine with all the dark colors around. I think it looks pretty good. Now I decided it was a little bit too plain, so I ended up going in with a border, and for this I decided a metallic gold would look really nice, and I think the results look pretty good. This one's pretty interesting. So for this one now, I decided to go with a lighter, more sort of light tan kind of color paper. Now the outfit isn't exactly the same as the reference, however, I did get inspiration from it, and I actually decided to have this cat, each side of his button-up shirt would be a different color, as well as his eyes would be a different color as well. Now I decided to go for white fur on this cat because I knew his outfit was going to be somewhat colorful, and I felt like the two different color eyes would, you know, show really nicely on a white cat face. Now for his shirt, I accidentally colored the whole thing in red because, to be honest, I forgot. But the good thing about these paint pens is that they are opaque, so I can go over the top on the other side with purple as I had planned, and then I would go over the top with some of my fine paint pens to add in the patterns. Now this shirt is pretty cute. It's got pineapples on the red side and grapes on the purple side, and I really like how those colors also correspond with the eye colors of the cat. As you can see, on the left hand side he has a green eye, and then the right hand side his shirt has green accents, and you know, the same for the yellow and the yellow. Now I think this character is pretty cute. He definitely looks like he has a mischievous side, which you know, definitely reminds me of my white cat Casper, who is a very cheeky cat. I tried to make this one look more juvenile, but to be honest, I wish I didn't draw him so big. He's kind of taller than the other cats that I drew today, but I like it. I gave him a dark green border to go with all of the other green accents on this drawing, and I think it's pretty cute. I like this one. So for this next one, I picked a sort of grayish tone pastel paper, and the outfit that I decided I wanted to draw on it was this really pretty looking robe. Now it actually kind of reminds me of a Japanese sort of style kimono, though I wouldn't, call it that because it was more of a robe that I used as reference, but I tried to, just have that little hint of Japanese feel to it, and I like it. Now the cat I decided to draw was a Scottish fold. Now don't ask me why a Scottish breed of cat is wearing Japanese inspired outfit. I didn't really think of it at the time. I just really wanted to draw a sort of fancy looking, interesting cat with different ears, and a Scottish fold definitely fits that. I really like the designs on the robe. I think that the dark blue flowers and leaves all over it do look very, very pretty, and I like the little checkered accents on the border and the tie around the waist. Look pretty nice too. It was definitely interesting filling in all of those little tiny details, but I have fun with that kind of thing. I did experiment with a few different ways of filling in that checkerboard pattern because, to be honest, it was taking quite a while, and I wanted to see if there was a way that I could speed that up. And some of the areas definitely look better than the other areas, but overall you can't really notice. Now I felt like I wanted a little bit more texture on this cat. I don't know, I just felt like with the Scottish fold they kind of have this like really thick fuzzy hair, but it's kind of short and like, I don't know, it's got an interesting look to it, and I've decided to go with stippling for the shading texture. Now I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the results of that, but overall I really like this character's aura. I just think the way her pose is and her, kind of cheeky face as well. You don't know if she's an ominous character or a friendly character, but I actually like this one. And I think the cool silver border around the outside fits pretty well too. Now this last one has a really nice warm sort of beigey tone for the paper, and I decided to do something really colourful over the top. Now you didn't see me sketch it, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't film the sketching part, but I decided to go with a ginger cat for this because I just really wanted to capture some really nice bright colourful colours, and I felt like ginger would go really nice with a grey, a white and a tabby cat. I think that they would be a nice little set. Now for the outfit for this cat, I actually picked this like rainbow turtleneck. I don't know, I really like the bright colours of it and almost the primary colour style. I don't know, it feels like something I would have worn as a kid in the 90s, but I really love the stripes on it, and the red pants look pretty cool too. The pants have almost like a camo like pattern to it. It's sort of red and then like a darkish kind of grayish red splotch patterns all over the top, and then over that they were black splotch patterns, and I really like the aesthetic that they have and the way that they sort of clash with the stripes on the turtleneck. I think that they fit pretty cool. Now all of these cats I drew today had either green or yellow eyes, or one of them with green and yellow eyes, so I decided to keep with that tradition and give it green eyes, and later on I gave it slight yellow highlights in it as well. And yeah, I really like this one. I definitely felt like I was playing with the shapes a lot in this one. As you can see, the ears are very pointy. They point right at the top there, and then it has these sort of tufts that come out at the sides, and later on I have these like little whiskers that come out at the sides. And yeah, I don't know, this one was interesting for me to play with the shapes of the cat, and I also really like the sparkly sort of sunnies that he has on his head there. The little love heart sunnies look pretty cute, and I used a metallic pink marker for that, as well as a nice pink, peachy pink border for this, and I think it works pretty good. I like this one. I feel like this one is probably my favorite of this set just because of the colors, and I don't know, it just looks a little bit trendy and cute. And I think the shapes that I used in this one were pretty cool. So here's the final results for all of these drawings. Now this was quite an interesting one. I don't know what came of me when I decided to draw cats in outfits, but I'm really glad I did because I got some really cute, interesting designs here, and these guys feel like they could be, you know, cartoon characters or something like that, and yeah, I like it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this interesting video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know in the comments below which of these cats do you like the best, and which one would you wear the outfit of. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and best wishes for 2021. I hope it is better in the future. So please smash that like and subscribe button. It really does help me a lot, and I hope to see you in my next video. And yeah, bye everyone.